Hi guys, it's JSFBL here. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'll be talking you guys through my Game Week 18 results and my Game Week 19 team selection, all my transfer plans, and everything you need to know. So, let's jump into the video. So this week I scored a total of 61 points, put me in the rank of 200 and 443k. So it was a really great game week for me. A very high score, not the highest scoring game week, but a lot of players scoring points for me. And let's jump into the team here. Backman, he didn't play his game, so it was postponed. Tierney there, so very close to getting the clean sheet. Ben White conceding that penalty. It was really unlucky to hear that. And Tierney, that was my only transfer that week, if you saw on my Twitter. So he didn't pay off, but I hope that the coming game weeks he will get more points. Next year, James got the clean sheet against Wolves. Could possibly got more points, but I'll take the clean sheet as he only returned not that much when I bought him in. He started getting 1-2 pointers, but then slowly it paid off when he started scoring points last week and this week as well. Trent here, 7 points, got attacking return, so really happy with that. Didn't get the clean sheet unfortunately, but still he did get assists, so really happy with that one. And also some bonus points, so 3 bonus points, and it was a really great performance from him. Now 4 games in a row he's gotten a bonus point, so he's gotten a return in every game. So 2 clean sheets against Aston Villa and Wolves, and then a goal against Newcastle, and 3 bonus points, and then Tottenham got assist. So he could be a possible captain option for the upcoming weeks. Next year, Marcus Alonso, 9 points. He did get the 3 bonus points against Wolves, got the clean sheet. And lastly, the big man, Joao Cancelo, 18-pointer, which basically carried my game week, because last week I looked into one of the most sold players, and it was Joao Cancelo, and I put him on my bench. I thought that it wasn't necessary to sell him because he didn't play 1 game week, and it did pay off. I kept him, and he did score 18 points. Moving on to my midfield here. Firstly, Mohamed Salah. Now Mohamed Salah, 4 points, a very disappointing one. I was trying to pray for him not to start, because if he didn't start, got 0 points. Joao Cancelo would be my captain, as he's the captain. The vice captain armband is on him, so he didn't get a return. Really unlucky, but I'll take the 2 points from Mohamed Salah. Next year, Fernando Silva, 2 points, very disappointing. He did get a yellow card, got the 9 minutes and the clean sheet, 2 points only. It was kind of frustrating to see City score 4 and him not getting a attacking return. Same to last week, City scoring 7 and not getting a return. So it's a bit frustrating one on Fernando Silva, and hopefully he can get more returns in the coming game weeks. Next, Emily Smith-Rowe, 6 points. Again, didn't start, but he did come off the bench and scored. So it was kind of stressful to see him not start, but it did pay off. He did come off, and for 2 game weeks in a row, he did come off and score. So really happy with that. But although his place in the Arsenal team might be at risk. Lastly, Jota, 7 points, and it could look like Jota is a really great option and a really worth it transfer to bring him in for -4 last few game weeks. So Jota, 7 points, scored a goal, really great performance, and happy with what he produced. Mikel Antonio here, not starting, and same to the rest of my bench. All of them didn't play, so let's jump into the transfer plans. So my Game Week 19 transfer plans is to make no transfers, so no transfers this week. And there is a bit of an error in the editing. My rank wasn't updated, and the game week points as well. My overall points also wasn't updated, so this page wasn't updated. So sorry with that, but no transfer this week. Let's move on to my Game Week 19 team selection. So let's start off in goal here with Daniel Backman. Backman plays Wolves. We can see that Wolves' defense has been pretty solid, but their attack, again, not scoring that much goals. So we could see a potential clean sheet. Again, Wolves has been taking quite a lot of shots, so we could see Beckman getting more save points against Wolves here. Next, we have James. Now, James, he's starting again in my team. Some people are thinking to sell him, but I'll keep him probably until the double game week. If you guys don't know, there's gonna be a double game for Game 21 and Game Week 22. So, and he does miss some game weeks after that as well to leave for the FIFA Club World Cup. So, thinking of selling him, but not this week. I'm going to keep him in my team. Not necessary to sell him. Next year, Trent. Now, Trent take on Leeds. Leeds, again, very poor, conceding 11 goals in their last 2 games. Was really poor, and now they play an even stronger Liverpool side with a really strong attack, and Trent could possibly get a clean sheet. Also, he can get some attacking returns as Leeds defense have been really poor recently. Next year is Joao Cancelo. Leicester at home. Now, Leicester haven't had the best season this season, but they did, when they need to turn up, they do turn up. But again, City have been really strong recently, scoring a lot of goals in the last 2 games. Yes, Leicester is a stronger side than Newcastle and Leeds, but still, City's form is in a very great shape, a really great run of form. So it's very hard to stop them, to say that they're going to lose, they're going to concede a lot of goals. I think the most they can concede is 1, and I think there's a possible chance of him getting a clean sheet. He's taking shots, he's crossing balls into that penalty area, so could possibly get a lot of attacking returns in the upcoming week for Joao Cancelo. Lastly here, Kieran Tierney. Now Tierney takes on Norwich away. Yes, Norwich have been really poor recently, so hopefully the game goes on, because there was a bit of rumour that Norwich, they have a lot of players affected by COVID-19. Hopefully the games goes on, because I bought Tierney in to target this game week and last game week, but last game week didn't get a clean sheet. Hopefully he keeps his place in the Arsenal team, and hopefully tries to get a clean sheet and possibly a attacking return. Let's move on to our midfield here. So firstly, Salah. Salah, he's almost owned by every top 100k manager, so it's not really special. But some people, yes, there was a talking point of selling him, but you could make the case that sell him before that Chelsea game. But now Leeds and Leicester could be a possible clean sheet goal scoring opportunity for Salah. He might be rested, but honestly, I think Jurgen Klopp wants to get the best out of him before he goes to AFCON, because during AFCON, Liverpool has some tough fixtures, and especially without Mohamed Salah, they want to get as many points possible and as many goals possible while Mohamed Salah and Sadio Mane is in the team. So I hope I could see a really high scoring game against Leeds, as Leeds defense again have been really poor. Next year, Bernardo Silva. Yes, there was a talking point of selling him, but no, I'm gonna keep him. As you can see in my buy keep sell video, I did talk about him, and I could see keeping him. Yes, Gundogan, he's coming back from his injury, but still, I think it's gonna be hard for Gundogan to fight his place into that team. And even if he does make it to the team, Bernardo Silva is very versatile. He can play as a false 9, he can play as a right winger, left winger, a midfielder, so a lot of possible positions for him to play. So not only centre midfield, he can play anywhere else. So I honestly just keep thinking of keeping him in the team. Leicester, yes, a pretty solid team, but still City has been really great form, and hopefully he can get an attacking return in this game, or else I might consider selling him. Next year, Emile Smith-Rowe. Now, there was he hasn't started in the last 2 games, but he did start in today's Carabao Cup fixture when they won 5-1 against Sunderland. So we could see him starting again, but this could also be in danger, as he did start the midweek fixture, and I hope that he starts the weekend fixtures, but his place at this time is at risk with Martinelli, Odegaard and Saka playing really well. And Emile Smith-Rowe, even if he doesn't start, he does come on a bit risky. If I want to bring on my bench players, he will get 1 point if he comes on. So really a talking point, should I sell him to downgrade him to an Odegaard or a Martinelli to get a cheaper option? But honestly, I think keeping Smith-Rowe is the best option, as not wasting a transfer on side grading my players from the same team. keeping that transfer will be very crucial for the next game week, as there will be a lot of postponed matches coming soon. And lastly, in midfield, Diogo Jota, very solid player, very great for option to go to. There was talks that I will keep him until this period of time, but then he's played really well, and I was talking of selling him during this period of time with Firmino coming back, but it will be hard for Firmino to fight his way through that Liverpool team, especially when Salah, Jota, and Mane has been in really great form, very great shape. Yes, maybe Klopp will let them play and get the best out of them, as I said, with Salah and Mane before they head to AFCON, because they have some tough fixtures and they will try to get as many goals possible for their goal difference, as this season Premier League race, the title race, is a lot of teams fighting for it, and I think Klopp wants to get the best out of his players. So I think Firmino won't start until Salah and Mane head to AFCON, as he wants to get the best use of them before they go. And let's move on to my forwards here. Mikel Antonio, now he takes on Southampton. Southampton haven't been the best. They have got their match postponed last week, so we could see again a possible goal from Mikel Antonio. Some people are selling him, but as you can see, really great fixture run, and in the form he was at the start of the season, you have to remember that was that is what he's capable of, giving us a lot of points. So I'm going to keep him, because if he gets a big point haul, maybe a 10 points, everyone will start to bring him in again. So I really want to keep him. Again, a really high ownership still on him, so means that people are still sticking with him and still thinking that he's a really great option to have. Lastly here, King. Now King takes on Wolves. Again, Wolves defense have been solid, but King, he's on penalties. If Watford can get a penalty, King will take it, and hopefully he can get a return. He hasn't played in the previous game weeks, understandable, but if he plays, he can. We know what he is capable of, as he's got 3 goals against Everton last time, a few game weeks ago, and that shows what he is capable of producing. Let's move on to our bench here. So first, Goodnison, he's not gonna play, he's out on loan, just a cheap goalkeeper to have on my bench. Next, Marcus Alonso. Now people might think go Alonso over King. I was thinking about that, but King again, possible clean sheet, possible attacking return, and Wolves defense, they can be very bad at some time. They can concede a lot at some time. So Alonso, he can come on if players, for example, MY Smith-Rowe, Tierney, these players get rotated, and even King, he will come on. And secondly here, Benteke. Now Benteke takes on Tottenham. Tottenham has been really solid, especially when Antonio Conte came in, so I don't think he has a really great chance of scoring. Again, not a really great chance of getting a goal as well, and because his place in that Crystal Palace team is at risk, and he's not starting that often now. Lastly, Cornet, just a cheap midfielder to have. Not really a cheap, but not gonna waste a transfer on him, just gonna keep him on my bench. Everton, yeah, possible he could play. The only thing from keeping me and him not starting him is because of his injury. So Sean Dyche did say that Cornet, he's not going to recover as fast, so could not see him for the upcoming game weeks, and I'm going to keep him on my bench here. So overall, I think I'm going to roll the transfer. There could be improvement, maybe upgrade Bernardo Silva, or maybe side grade MY Smith-Rowe, or downgrade or upgrade Benteke, and there could be improvements, but honestly, I don't think I should take a transfer. Save it. Yes, if maybe let's say 2 to 3 games get postponed and it does, impact my team heavily, yes, I will take the transfer, make the transfer. But for now, I have a really great bench with Alonso there. Maybe last minute postponements will take place. I have a really strong bench. Hopefully, we can. This game week will have all the fixtures playing, and thank you guys for watching. I will be live streaming this game week. I know I said I will be live streaming last game week, but couldn't live stream because the deadline was postponed, and I had plans to stream a bit later, but the deadline was postponed and it was really chaotic, so didn't live stream last week. But this week I will be live streaming, but not live streaming the deadline, but not as close to the deadline, a bit earlier, because we'll have something to do. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, hope you guys enjoyed my advice, and it's been me, Jesse FPL. I'll see you guys in the next one.